Hey guys, this is Mrs. Cutting, and today I'm going to be making pancakes. I am using a recipe out of this cookbook, but I am revising it slightly because I live in a gluten-free house. So I'm using gluten-free flour, and we also use almond milk. So I've not tried this recipe with gluten-free flour and almond milk, so we will see how it goes. I have my griddle preheating over on my stove, and I just greased it, so now I'm ready to start measuring my ingredients. So this says I need 1 cup of flour, but I'm going to make a triple batch. So I'm going to use 3 cups of flour. Tried to have everything I thought I would need out, but I didn't. So I am going to measure out, very messily apparently, 3 cups of flour. 1, 2, 3, and 3 cups of flour. Okay, it says to stir together flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. So for sugar, I need a tablespoon, but since I am making a triple batch, that means I need 3 tablespoons. So my tablespoon is my bigger measuring spoon. Tablespoon versus teaspoon. So I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then I need baking powder. I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder for each batch, so that would be 6 teaspoons total. So now I'm switching to my smaller one. And this has a little thing to help you measure it evenly. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm good at counting, 5, and 6. And it says 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't ever measure with salt. I'm going to call that good. Okay, so I'm going to mix those dry ingredients together. And then in another mixing bowl, combine egg, milk, and cooking oil. So for eggs, I need 1 egg per batch, so that will be 3 eggs total. And it says beaten eggs, so I'm going to use my whisk and mix those eggs up before I put anything else in. Milk. I need 1 cup of milk, but I'm making a triple batch, so I need 3 cups of milk. So I have my giant liquid measuring cup. So I can do all 3 cups at once. And cooking oil, I need 2 tablespoons per batch, so that's going to be 6 tablespoons total. Okay, so I'm going to mix up my liquid ingredients, and then it says to add the flour mixture all at once. So I'm going to mix that up. And stir mixture just till blended, but still slightly lumpy. Well, that's good, because this is very lumpy, if I do say so myself. All right, I would say that's mixed but slightly lumpy. I cannot get a good angle. There, mixed but slightly lumpy. Okay. Pour about 1/4 of a cup batter onto a hot, lightly greased griddle or heavy skillet. Let me get my skillet ready. And 1/4 of a cup. Nope, don't have what I'm looking for, so I'll use this. This just is a little scoop. It's actually for cupcake batter, but this will help me. All right, let me see if I can find a spot where you can see my griddle, kind of. All right, wish me luck as I start to put my pancakes onto the griddle. I don't know that my batter's supposed to be this lumpy, but it is gluten-free flour, and gluten-free flour does what it wants. Alright, I'm going to pause for just a minute while these cook, and then I'll be back when they're ready to flip. Okay, I'm back. They're just about ready to flip. I know they're ready to flip because they are like bubbling up a little bit. And if I take my spatula and stick it just a little bit under it, it's not still like a total mess. It's not really golden brown. I just flipped my first one. So I could have let them go a little bit longer. There's a meme that says something about when you're an adult you have a favorite spatula. That is true. This is my favorite spatula. Alright, I'm going to try flipping the rest of them. Oh no. One of them just became a disaster. That usually happens the first batch, and then as you go on to make more from, well, I mean the first ones I cook, usually there's a disaster pancake. That's what I'm trying to say here. So this is my disaster pancake. So I am just going to keep cooking these until they're golden brown on both sides. flipping occasionally since I did not get it real golden brown the first time. And I am going to pause you again, and when one is done, I will take a bite and let you know how they came out. I'll be right back. Alright, I am taking my first round of pancakes off the griddle. Here's my messed up one. Doesn't look too bad, just a little misshapen. And taste test. Not enough sugar. So when I put syrup with it, it'll probably be fine. But a plain bite, not so good. Alright, well, thank you for joining me on my pancake making quest. See you next time.